already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moon. Say moonshine. It's water. You already know I got the kids, so you know they don't want me to get a little, little tipsy and stuff like that. But let me just drink water for the day. But you already know this is Mr. Moonshine. But right now it's water. Let me be pure for a minute. Let's be pure. So Nonito Donaire versus Naoya Inoue. Inoue, the monster. And of course it's gonna be a good matchup. We don't know who's gonna win. We don't know it's gonna be Nonito Donaire. We don't know it's gonna be Inoue. It's gonna be in Japan. It's gonna be a great matchup. Experience versus youth versus, man, body shots after body shots. Nonito Donaire, future Hall of Famer. But damn, that's gonna be a hard matchup. I'm sorry to say, but I do have Inoue winning that bout. It is a 50-50 bout. I'm just going a little bit with Inoue. I just like the way he's so sharp. He's very sharp, and I don't know how much can Nonito Donaire could hold that weight, even though of course he was doing better when he came down that way. When he went to the flyweight, he lost a couple big fights versus noticeable names, and I think it was right for his team and for himself to come back down. But now he's facing a monster, man. He is facing probably one of the best top 5 pound for pound fighters in the sport of boxing right now, man. He's sharp. He does everything right. He know how to catch punches. He know to throw the jabs. He's dedicated to the jab. High volume puncher. Do not waste punches. He thinks inside the ring. He rarely makes mistakes. Got good footwork. Not all overly athletic, but does the right things at the right time. Don't waste punches. Don't waste movement. Always in great precision. And since in boxing, boxers have this saying that they can't see past their opponents. I don't believe that Nonito Donaire is looking past Inoue. I don't think Inoue is looking past Nonito Donaire. But as a boxing fan and a boxing head, I could look past an opponent. And I want to go, but what if? So let's go, what if Inoue does beat Nonito Donaire? That's going to be a huge win, a big win. A big, huge win. And what's going to be next for Inoue? I believe if Inoue beats Nonito Donaire in a spectacular fashion, the way he's been doing it for the past, I don't even know, since he became a pro. If he does end it in spectacular fashion, I'm talking about a KO. I'm talking about Nonito Donaire to the point where you thinking about shit, Nonito Donaire hang it up. If he beats him to that type of level, then I could say that he's gonna be a new pay-per-view main eventer. He's gonna be a pay-per-view star. Maybe not in the US, because a lot of people don't know him in the US. They're fighting in Japan, but across the pond, I believe it's gonna be a pay-per-view success. He could do it in Sky Sports. I think he's signed with the Zone. I'm not sure. Gotta double check on that. Because I know he still work with the promoters and managers out there in Japan. But I got a couple of fights for him. And I want you to know, I want to know y'all input. I want to know if y'all agree or disagree with me, or y'all say maybe he's too light. I got 6 opponents, I believe, like 5 to 6 opponents that I believe what could be next if Inoue beats Nonito Donaire in spectacular fashion. I think he's gonna win. He's gonna move in his way up. He's 26 years old. He's in his prime. But at this stage, I think he should be fighting noticeable names at the same time. That's why we watching this fight. It's good names. It's a good card. So if Inoue wins, who's gonna be next? I got Ray Vargas. If he moves up and fight Ray Vargas is already undefeated. He just had a fight. That's gonna be a huge matchup. That could be huge. That I don't think that's pay-per-view, but I'm gonna say it like this: it's very, very, Very intriguing matchup. Who else? Nery, the Mexican. He's nice. He just fought in the zone. What I think it was a couple of weeks ago. He beat I forgot who he beat, but he won, and he's probably the #1 bantamweight. He's the top doing the bantamweight. He's still undefeated. Got a lot of knockouts. I think that's gonna be an intriguing matchup. I believe that's gonna probably be the next one for him. But if he don't fight, if he don't fight Lewis, then I believe he should move up. He should move to the flyweight and try it out. Now it didn't work well with Nonito Donaire. It didn't work well. Oh, even though he got Rigondeaux. A fight with Rigondeaux will probably be. I don't believe the pay-per-view just because I don't think that they can both. The promotional can't sell it. I think they got 2 promotional differences. I believe. I think it's Rigondeaux with PBC. I think Rigondeaux now is with PBC. I think they could work it out. I think they could work that out. That's gonna be a huge match. That's gonna be a huge fight. That's a huge fight right there. But I'm gonna tell you like this was pay-per-view worthy. Leo Santa Cruz. If he moves up to the flyweight, that's just a couple of pounds to move up. I think it's 5. Super bantamweight is 122 pounds, I believe. Moving up to 128. I think Inoue could do it. Leo Santa Cruz and Inoue will be a pay-per-view fight, in my opinion. I would like to see. There's gonna be a lot of there's gonna be fireworks right there, and maybe a stretch. I'm going for a stretch, but Gary Russell Jr. Inoue versus Gary Russell Jr. I'm talking about the monster versus probably the fastest dude in boxing. That will be a matchup. I don't know if it's going to be a pay-per-view worthy because I think that's a pay-per-view fight. I think that's a pay-per-view fight for Gary Russell Jr. I think there's a pay-per-view fight with Leo Santa Cruz. Now, with Gary Russell Jr., I don't believe that he's in the limelight that enough to get the pay-per-view buys. But I believe that Leo Santa Cruz versus Inoue is the fight, is the pay-per-view fight for Inoue. If he's gonna have some type of pay-per-view success or a debut, that would be the fight. I believe he should move up. I believe he should fight some notables name. I think it's time for the world to know who's Inoue. But who I'm picking for that to fight? Who I'm picking if that to win? I'm gonna tell you like this: the biggest fight right now is after the Nonito Donaire. If he wins, it's gonna be versus Luis. If he moves up, he could fight Rigondeaux. But I believe a Leo Santa Cruz fight will be a pay-per-view type of fight, in my opinion. You got noticeable names. You got Tokyo. You got Mexico. Leo Santa Cruz is more noticeable than Luis. I believe that's gonna be a great pay-per-view type of match. If PBC is looking for Luis Santa Cruz to ever do a pay-per-view fight, that would be it, in my opinion. So let me know what y'all gonna think about November 7th with Nonito Donaire. That's gonna be a matchup. You already know they both already. I think it's gonna be the biggest fight of Nonito Donaire's life. It's gonna be a crossover fight, meaning is he gonna keep going or is he just gonna probably hang it up? So it's like a do or die for Nonito Donaire. That's why it's so hard to bet against him. I'm picking Inoue slightly, but it's a 50-50 fight. I'm not gonna be surprised if Nonito Donaire comes out with the win. And if Inoue wins in spectacular fashion, I believe he should move up and probably fight one of the guys that I just mentioned. Y'all let me know which is the guy. If he beats Nonito Donaire, let me know who y'all want to see Inoue fight after that. It's gonna be huge. It's gotta be a huge name. I believe it's time for him to be noticeable around the world. Of course, he's known in the boxing world, but I believe this guy got star power potential in the UK, in Asia, in America. Y'all let me know what y'all think. This is Punch Drunk Boxing. You already know, man. I'm breaking everything down, knocking boxing sense into y'all. Y'all already know, man. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. You already know, man. On to the next.